Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I wanted to go ahead and dive into this whole entire T app, being exposed to the whole world. And, I'm not going to lie to you guys. A lot of the women that I saw on there, if they were to talk shit about me in that app, I won't even feel bad, bro. I won't even, I'd be like, you ugly. Like, I will never date you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some of y'all just busted looking, bro. Now, let's get on with the program here. So I know many of us out there have no idea. This is mostly for the men because this app was meant for the women alone. No man was allowed to be on this app. So many of us out there are like, what the heck is this T app? So here I am scrolling onto TikTok and I wanted to educate myself a little bit before I open up my mouth about this whole T app situation. So we're going to have a lady explain the whole T app to us. Let's get it.
What is going on TikTok today? The T app data breach explained. The T app is meant to be a dating safety network application where women can go in to review men. They upload a picture of him and they say, does anyone know him? Red flag, green flag, leave reviews, leave comments. And it's basically like a Yelp for men. So this app's been around for a while, but July 2025, it went viral on TikTok, accumulated 4 million users.
As the video is going on, let me just, first of all, I just want to go ahead and say, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But that's not why I paused the video. I just want to say, hey, this is probably the first time y'all see me with my hat on, Don't lie. Crips has a haircut, right? Right? Hey, I'm feeling a little frisky right now. I'm feeling myself. All right? I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and take my hat off to this so that way my viewers can see me without a hat on. This is new. This is meant to make me look a little bit smarter. It's non-prescription. It's not real. But it looks good though. Am I right? Let's get back to the video.
It became #1 in the App Store. It's meant to help women filter out shitty men they're about to go on dates with from dating apps. Because on dating apps, you can go on a date with anyone. You're scrolling on there, and there's a guy that you're interested in that you're about to go on a date with, and you see him, and you're like, oh shit, he has 5 different red flags. So this app is meant to help you decide, should I go on a date with a stranger? How many red flags or green flags does he have? People are uploading pictures of people. In the T app, there's no men, women only. In order to get into the T app, you have to upload a picture of your ID because it's used as selfie verification. Because remember, no men are allowed on this app. And also another rule is that you cannot screenshot things and post them online or send them to guys, because the whole point of this app is dating safety network. So we don't want to piss off these men by telling them, oh, you're on the app. Like, no. This kind of reminds me of the concept of, are we dating the same guy? That shit is wild. And from a lot of the reviews that I saw of these people being on the T app, they were saying, girl, what do you mean?
In conclusion, it was just an app that was, because females like to gossip a lot, right? So they pretty much created an app and give it to them and just put gossip on steroid. I mean, that's crazy because normally when female were to gossip, they don't really show pictures when they're talking unless they know the person that they're gossiping about. But this one right here, thousands of people will be able to see this. Bro, this is a whole nother level of just gossiping, bro.
Mean is he a red flag or green flag? That man looks like a walking red flag. So anyways, I guess very heinous men on the T app. And are we dating the same guy? So anyways, the T app data breach, July 25th, 2025, T app data breach happened. 72,000 images were leaked. 13,000 of those were IDs that were used for selfie verification. Because remember, to get into the T app, you had to upload a picture of your ID to verify that you were a woman. So that way they could keep them in the fuck out. And 59 profile pictures and media posts and messages were all leaked as well. So this only affected users that joined the app before February 2024. This app just...
Here's my question. What if somebody is married? What if they're married and they're on this app talking shit about, I don't know, another man? And then the husband just happens to see, because is this going to also break up relationships? Because we understand that now we have the information of all the women that were on this app prior to, I think it was now February. If you sign up before February, I think you're safe. But before February, any women who applied and went ahead and exposed some of these men's, stuff that they did with them, and then the husband sees that, is this also going to have an impact on a lot of relationships? Ooh, wow.
started getting popular on TikTok recently. So if you joined after February 2024, you're fine. But if you joined before February 2024, you are gonna get a pretty penny from this lawsuit. So how the fuck did the T app data breach happen? Well, apparently there was an exposed Firebase bucket. I don't know what the fuck that means, but what I do know is that apparently all of this information, like the images, the selfies, all of that, it's stored in like a T private photos file, like in the cloud, for example. And they didn't put a password on that shit. So this folder was not locked. Apparently there was like some metadata or URL, and the hacker, we're not gonna call the hacker a hacker because all they did was like Tumblr-esque, like tracing metadata back kind of shit. And they found the folder, saw that it was unlocked. They downloaded everything, comments, posts, pictures, people's addresses from their IDs, and uploaded it online to the shared map. So what started off as a dating safety network app to help women stay away from fucking freaks, now thousands of women's information is out to the public on a little map with their addresses pinpointed on there, and all their information is leaked. This is gonna be a really insane lawsuit. So yeah, that's the T app data breach explained. This was not a high-tech data breach. They literally just traced back metadata and found the open folder because the creators of the app didn't fucking lock the folder. Like, so simple. It was just negligence on the app creators for not locking this shit up. And to wrap up the literal tea, apparently all this information that was stored in this file that was meant to be private was actually supposed to get deleted, and they didn't delete it. So that was double negligence. They didn't delete the information that they collected, like the IDs for selfie verification, and they didn't think to lock it up. How are you gonna launch a startup about exposing men and then not like think cybersecurity all the way through, and to not think 3 steps forward? Like, oh my god, men are gonna get pissed. Men are petty as fuck. You see DDG and Wendy. I see the vision. It has a really great purpose, but it was just like one dumb little thing that fucking ruins it all. A lot of people were saying on TikTok the other day that it started to become drama, so I think it was gonna go down anyways, because then men were saying, oh, this is defamation, but also all the men that were getting on this page were fucking heinous fuck. Elon Musk also just exposed all of our information recently.
Don't forget about the women, okay? Some of them are busted, bro. Like, they look like they're in their 50s, getting ready to hit 60 years old and fat and ugly, and it's like, you have the audacity to talk shit about another man? Have you looked at yourself in a mirror lately? Anyways, all right, so you guys got the whole idea of what the whole entire T app is for. But to be quite honest, man, this is, again, a whole gossip on a whole nother level, and the men's were not there to defend themselves. And this opens the door for them to literally accuse the man of absolutely anything and everything. And some women would just buy it and be like, yep, I don't want to, be around this guy. Now, imagine if the roles were flipped. Imagine if men were to create an app such as the T app. Imagine the amount of men who will say about a certain girl that, yeah, I clap her cheek about 10 to 20 times, bruh. Or that box is not smelling good down there. It smells like fish. She has a mole on the side of her cheeks. Imagine all the exposure that you as women could get if men would to create something like that. And now, everything has been exposed. You've been put on blast. It's pretty crazy, man. Let's see if I can find another video.
So all y'all on that new T app, every girl's getting leaked. There was a big data breach. Every woman who put someone's picture up there is cooked. They got all the pictures. So basically, if you put your ID, which you need your ID to put someone's face on there, you're cooked. They got your...
The crazy part is that some of these women would literally just find a man and just lie about them to, to boost their ego, to make it seem like to the rest of the women in the group chat or whatever, that they were able to, land a man that is a 7 and above or something like that. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that's what I'm saying, man. If, for example, right, let's say this one right here, okay? This one with a hair that looks like she got a boneless afro. I can't even tell from this far. But if that one was to, for example, get my picture and then start talking smack, I'm like, first of all, I never met you. So I wouldn't even feel bad if she was to talk shit about me. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm looking at this and there's no baddies on here, bro. Like, they just look like a bunch of single, fat, ugly, just, ugh.
Photo, they got who you put on there, and everybody knows. They even got y'all IDs, bro. They're locked in. This is a dub for the dudes out here. If you seen yourself on that app, you're able to literally see the person's ID and the person's face who put it on there, because there was a data breach. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If your face is on there, bro, go on there right the fuck now. And these look like the people who would be on there, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, but what if it was little kids doing this and like they put their mom's face and now it's their mom's face on here? Now that would be crazy. For all my
But then they also, I mean, it would be easy for the mom to give the kid the ID because they assume that they're probably doing some other stuff with it rather than having their information put on an app.
guys, bro, hey, we putting out the great news now. Hey, all y'all cheaters out there, all y'all crazy dudes out there, hey, spam up the dubs. Cause y'all life might actually be saved. This T app is actually getting cooked. And they're going through fire right now. This app might actually get deleted, not even just because of the data breach. Hey, rest in peace T app already. It only went viral for like 1 or 2 days.
Anyways, man, if you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I hope you learned a lot from this whole entire T app situation. All I gotta say is, instead of sitting there and listening to a random girl on the internet tell you about how a man is and isn't, you should probably go and check it out for yourself. Because we all have different tastes. Somebody may hate a certain man that may be the type of man that's actually for you. I'm just saying, ladies. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that everything that they will say about a man is wrong. What I am saying is, experience it for yourself. Then perhaps he might be the love of your life. He may be the man that you were looking for the, your whole entire life. Anyways, later.